What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. In today's video, I got something that I guarantee you guys are going to love, especially if you're a big Lakers fan. When talking about the Lakers right now, everybody's talking about one thing: how the Lakers are in a situation they don't want to be in. As you guys read the title, you can already tell we're going to be talking about how the Lakers are in serious trouble, and I believe if they don't get it together very soon, some bad things could potentially happen. So simply, if you're a big Lakers fan, you want to see them do better, be in a better situation to win the championship, you're simply gonna love this. But quickly before I get on with the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you love basketball, welcome to Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and I make basketball videos every single day. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. If you watched this video and you loved it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It would help with the channel a lot. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about the Lakers.
We've already acknowledged that if LeBron James were healthy, first of all, they wouldn't be battling for some playing spot. If LeBron James were healthy, the Lakers would be a top 3 seed in the Western Conference. We all know it because that's pretty much where they were before he went down. We understand that.
How do they get out of the first round? Because if they do play a play-in or two in order to even get there, or even if they don't, let's say they hold on to the seed they are presently holding on to, they play the Clippers in the first round. How are the Lakers, who don't have Schroeder until the end of the year, no LeBron, no Schroeder, no THT,
Oh boy, guys, the Lakers this season, they're in serious trouble, and I know you Laker fans out there, you guys are in a mini panic mode. The Lakers this season were always expected to be one of the better teams in the NBA, but with so many negative circumstances, so many events that happened in these past few months, we are now starting to wonder if the Lakers this year, they're the real deal. After the many great moves they made this past offseason to improve their roster, we all know they got Dennis Schroeder, they got Montrezl Harrell, Marc Gasol, and then during this year's NBA trade deadline, the buyout market, they got Andre Drummond, and then Ben McLemore. Everybody was almost guaranteeing the Lakers win the championship and defend their title. But as the ending of the regular season approaches, every team has about 5 games left as I make this video. I believe in these 5 games, the Lakers have to get it together. As I make this video, the Lakers have a record of 37-30, which ranks them as the 7th seed in the Western Conference, and them being this low is not something we're accustomed to. During the beginning of this season and last year, the Lakers were comfortable as the 1st or 2nd seed, but seeing them at the bottom of the playoff hunt, oh boy, this is definitely rare. If you guys don't know this, the NBA has a new rule that basically, if you're the 7th or 8th seed, you're going to be entering a mini play-in tournament against the 9th and 10th seed, which basically means you might not make the playoffs. And from the looks of it, in these final 5 games, if the Lakers keep losing, they're going to be entering a bad situation. For this video, I'm going to be talking about some major key points, talking to you guys on why I believe they're in serious trouble and ways they have to get out of it. I do believe it's not too late to make moves, so Lakers, if you're watching this video, you guys gotta step it up. The first major key point is talking about this report by Adrian Woj, and Woj basically said this, that LeBron is not expected to be fully healthy until the official offseason, which means one thing: even if LeBron comes back this year and helps the Lakers in the playoffs, we're not gonna see LeBron at the best of his ability. We all know this year during March 20th, LeBron James got hit with a big ankle injury which made him miss more than 20 games. And after missing about 4 weeks, LeBron came back and he wasn't effective. He wasn't as good as he used to be. After LeBron came back, apparently he strained his ankle again and is missing about 1 to 2 weeks. And as I'm making this video, he's not even playing, but he plans to come back in the final games of the regular season. This report is definitely a Woj bomb because if LeBron is not fully healthy in the playoffs, how in the world are they going to go back to the NBA Finals? And if they do go to the Finals, how are they going to beat the Brooklyn Nets? After LeBron got injured, the Lakers started losing so many games, which is why LeBron kind of rushed his way back in the lineup. In my opinion, I thought that was a bad idea. I wish LeBron rested more. So Laker fans right now, we just gotta hope LeBron is ready to go for the playoffs. Another big concern for the Lakers is that even though if they make the playoffs, their first round matchup is going to be tough. For example, if they end up being the 7th seed, they might face the Suns in the first round. If they're the 8th seed, they face the Utah Jazz in the first round. But if they stay as the 6th seed, they could be playing the Clippers in the first round. The Battle of LA, we'll be seeing that so early. The fact that this year they've been hit with so many injuries, of course LeBron and AD, they fell down the standings and is putting them in a situation where they're going to have a tough first round matchup. I do believe when fully healthy, the Lakers are better than any team in the Western Conference. One thing's for sure, their first round matchup this year is not going to be as easy as usual. The next point that I want to talk about is talking about Dennis Schroeder and how right now he is also going to miss games and expected to potentially miss the play-in tournament. A few days ago, we got a report that apparently Dennis Schroeder and LeBron are the only players on the Lakers roster that has not been vaccinated. And with that being said, Dennis got hit with COVID, he's currently in protocols, and so far we are unsure of his return date. From what it says, it's a 10 to 14 day quarantine, and from the looks of it, Dennis could be missing the play-in tournament if the Lakers need to go into it. If LeBron is not going to be fully healthy, I do believe Dennis Schroeder has to be very important on their championship run. He needs to be their playmaker, kind of be a mini leader, and that's why I simply want to see Dennis Schroeder back as soon as possible. But the last major key point is talking about the play-in tournament and talking about their potential opponents they could be facing in that tournament. From what we are hearing, the Lakers could be facing the Golden State Warriors. From what everybody is saying, they would love to see LeBron James versus Stephen Curry in the first round of the play-in tournament. Basically how it works is at the 7th and 8th seed, they play each other first, and then the loser faces the winner of the 9th and 10th seed. So if LeBron wants to stay as the 7th seed and go to the playoffs, they have to beat Stephen Curry. I do believe though the Warriors aren't as competitive as they should be. We all know they don't have Klay Thompson, they lost James Wiseman, but I know for sure that during an NBA game, Steph can get so hot where the Warriors become unbeatable. And with the Lakers right now in a stretch where they're playing terrible, I'm kind of scared that Stephen Curry could potentially beat the Lakers and put the Lakers in another play-in matchup. From what the many Laker fans are saying, they are very afraid that Stephen Curry could beat LeBron. So I believe within these next few games, the Lakers have to do whatever they can to make sure they're not a participant in the play-in. When you put yourself in a realistic point of view of the Lakers, yes, they're in trouble, they're not in a good position. But with so many Laker fans still believing they're championship favorites, of course LeBron's gonna come back soon, Laker fans still believe that when they're in the playoffs, they're gonna be in a whole nother level. But in a very recent interview, Charles Barkley just said this: I don't like that idea. I don't think you can just show up, because those other teams, they're gonna be ready. The notion that LeBron and AD can miss all this time and show up in a must-win game situation, to me, that's a very difficult task. So basically what he's saying is that the Lakers can't just think, oh, when LeBron and AD are healthy, we're gonna win every game in a must-win mode, it's gonna be easy. I simply believe right now the Lakers have to prepare for the worst and be ready for everything that's about to come. But I do want to end off the video on a good note. If I'm predicting the future, I do believe the Lakers are going to get better. They're not going to lose in the first round of the playoffs. They're not going to lose the play-in tournament if they're a part of it. I still believe the Lakers are championship favorites. Right now, they just got to get locked in. But yeah, guys, this wraps up my video. For today, talking about the Lakers and how they're in serious trouble right now. What's most important to me is one of your thoughts. Do you agree with me on this one, or do you simply believe the Lakers are not in serious trouble? They're gonna be better when everybody's back. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!